Well, here I am with a couple of hours to spare before I leave to go to the job. Got a long drive ahead of me, so I'm gonna just do a quick turning on here. And I thought it would only be fair if out of the same woods that I've been just did recently on the cherry, what looked like ambrosia, then ambrosia end grain piece that was not filmed. It was filmed, but there was a mishap. So I did a cross grain, and I filmed that. So I thought out of those pieces it would only be fair that I make one final piece, maybe a small vase. I got a small piece cut here into a square stock. It's only about 7 inches length, so it's going to be a fairly small vase, but I'm going to mount it up and get it started and do a quick turning on this one. Let's see how this one goes. So I'm gonna just gonna stick my spur drive in there. My spur drive. And gonna mount it right between centers. And my favorite tool to get this started is a roughing gouge. I'm going to put a sharp edge on this. Be right back. Be a good size for my cannon. And I still got a flat spot here, so I will work that up. Might as well keep it in between centers until I'm done with all the exterior shaping on this. Base, most of the weight is on the bottom, and it's got a long slim neck. Just kept playing until I found what I thought was appealing to me. You know, you can go and you can do your own thing and your own style. what we do is reflected by our taste, I guess. So I'm going to, actually at this point the cuts don't look bad, no tool marks really going through it here. I'm going to give it a quick sanding on the outside before I start hollowing up the inside. Showing you anything new, but make sure that if you're using a string, you got some ties at the end, you're not wrapping this up around your hand. knocked it off axis a little bit, but it's not bad at all. The off axis is small enough that you don't see it at all in the neck. If you knock something off too far off, you know, you're going to get a skinnier side than the other on a border, so you know, be careful with that. So if you knock it off, try to bring it back to center as close as you can. And I mean, I see it slightly, this side is slightly wider than this one, very little, so but again, it's a nice wood grain on this piece of cherry. It's one of the very few pieces that I saved out of this. So, and I'm glad I saved a couple of pieces, because there was a little while there that I didn't think I was going to save any of it. The checking was so bad that it really was. It was pretty bad. It was pretty bad. For me to throw any wood away, trust me, it has to be beyond belief. I can turn anything, split up, checking, dry rot, but not this one. This one was always questionable what I could do with it. My gouge for the majority of that, or my diamond point, which does a nice job, and then going to my skew at the very end. Skew in there and leave 1/16 of an inch. Right now that's wanting to separate, so that's us. Far down as I dare go. In my opinion, I don't think this one is going to make it into my library of videos. Sometimes you can do something and it can be a nice piece of wood, but you can still miss the target. On this case, I think I missed it. Proportionally, the size, the height of the base of the piece might not be to everybody's likings. I know to mine's it's off. Something is off about it. I'm thinking that I got about a third of this, so you know, proportionally it's not too far off. So so I really don't know what it is. I don't know if it's the lines on the top of the neck probably set it off. I think that the lines in here work okay, and then this third row over here, and I like things in threes, but that's why I have 3 lines on each, but this third row for some reason just doesn't seem right. I'm thinking that's what it is. I'm thinking that I could probably slim this down a little bit and it would be a little bit more of an attractive piece. The widths, I think that's what it is. The widths are too close between the neck, the body, and the base. So something needed to give. Something needed to be slightly different. And I'm pretty sure that that's what it is. Sometimes it's hard to lock it down on what you think it is. And you know, if I wanted to, really wanted to, I could put this back on my chalk, put a cone-shaped live center here, and redo this, rework this area over here. And that would make it. But at this point, I don't think I'm going to do that. I'm going to leave it as is and see what you think. Let me know what you think of it. If you're in agreement, or if you see something that I'm not seeing. This is what I'm seeing. This is what I'm thinking, is that the third line here is not necessary. So therefore, it doesn't need to be there. And the thicknesses of the different points, there isn't enough difference between this and this. So therefore, this neck would need to be a lot slimmer. Not necessarily the top being smaller, just the neck being slimmer. That's what I think. Let me know in the comments. And don't forget, hey, subscribe to my channel if you haven't. And give me a thumbs up. We'll see you very soon. Oh, maybe 2 weeks. Take care.